Hey there, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll show you guys how to use Jira Project Manager. For those who are unaware, Jira Software Project Management is one of the premier project management platforms available for use. This is a great platform if you want to use a collaborative project with teammates or even just to organize your own workload. As you can see, Jira Software is affiliated with the Atlassian.com cloud products. Atlassian currently has 3 products available for use: Jira Software, Confluence, and Jira Service Management. To start things off, we're going to log in with our Atlassian account. Either sign up with your email or continue with your Google account. As you can see, I'm just gonna sign up with my own personal Google account. After signing up, of course, you're going to have to pick a name for your project management site. Remember, using Jira software is absolutely free. For the next step, go ahead and go through their personalization questionnaire. This will help the Jira software account creation process personalize your project group according to your needs. Once you're signing up, go ahead and wait for the project management platform to start making your first template. As you can see here for the Jira Software Management, this is geared towards software development teams and those in that same industry or field. You can choose either through a Kanban, a Scrum, or a Business Work Management Profile template. For the purposes of this video, we're going to go with a simple and efficient way to manage agile work through Kanban. Simply choose the template you wish to use, and then click on Next to go to the next step. As you can see here, you now see the timeline for your Kanban project. This is going to be your user interface for your Jira software project management team. This will be your main dashboard, so you can edit and organize all your timelines and files in a proper fashion. So if you notice on the left-hand side, there is a side menu where you can go from your timeline to your board or even your developmental code. Now, choose an object in your timeline, specifically this epic task. And as you can see a pop-up detail on the right-hand side explaining all the details and description of this epic task. As you can see, there are also tasks that drop down from this epic project. By clicking on a task, you can see a drop-down list of all the details for that specific task. You can set the project name for the task, issue its type, write a summary on the task at hand, and even write a description for all team members to see and collaborate on. As the project owner, you can also set the assignees or yourself for this specific task. As you can see, you can also change a label and also set a start and end date for the task. A cool feature that Jira Software Management has is you can attach files directly to these tasks. Next, let's look at our Kan board. You can access this menu by clicking on Board on the left-hand side menu. This is a different way to visualize your tasks and projects at hand. Instead of seeing a timeline of the tasks to do, you're going to see a board fulfilling all the tasks that need to be done for a specific project. By clicking on one of these boards, you can see the details for this task. As you can see, for example, this task is related to videos, and specifically videos for YouTube. And there's already a file uploaded and connected to this task. On the upper right-hand side, you can choose the actions list to see a list of actions to do in terms of automation for this specific task. You can either manage the automations already assigned to this task or create an automation for this task. Then on the upper right corner, you can also assign whether this task is in progress or done. By selecting your software project name, you can see a list of all the different projects that you have specifically to your Jira software account. If you wish to create a new project, simply click on Create Project on the upper right corner. After creating Create Project, you can see a list of all the templates in relation to the industry or niche you've picked on the left-hand side. As you can see, there are a ton of different project templates, but for this one, let's try making a Scrum project instead of a Kanban one. I would recommend using a Scrum template to help teams work by using sprints to break down large complex projects into bite-sized pieces of value. This will help break down large complicated tasks and help teams work on that large complicated project bit by bit. Simply choose Scrum choose a project type, whether it's going to be a small team-based management or it's going to be a large company-based management. For the purposes of this video, we're going to go with a small team-based project management. Simply pick and select your project details, review all the settings and options you've chosen, then click on Next to move on to the next step of your project creation process. As you can see, we now have a Scrum project in progress. Jira software has already fixed the template for us in terms of our timeline, backlog, and board, as you can see on the left-hand side. Now, we can click on the Create button in the upper menu to create either an epic or a story. Epics or stories are simply ways that we can manage our projects, tasks to do. After choosing your issue type, selecting the status, and of course, picking the project, we can write our summary for this epic. Don't forget to also include an appropriate description for this epic. Then you can change the label, and just like the other task that we edited in the previous portion, we can change the start and end date for this epic task. A really cool feature that Jira software does automatically is it creates an automatic backlog for you and your teammates to visualize what needs to be completed. It's really intuitive and easy to plan your sprint as well. Simply drag issues from the backlog section to create new issues and plan for the sprint. As you can see, we currently have 3 backlog issues on our backlog. Adding a backlog task is as simple as dragging and dropping into our ED sprint portion. You can also click and move to and choose the sprint to move the task to. You can even choose to move it back to the backlog on the top or the bottom. Once you have all your tasks set on your sprint, you can click on the button Start Sprint to begin the sprint and notify all your teammates the sprint will begin. Then, click on Save and you'll be prompted back to a board. From here, the ED1 sprint will automatically be placed on the board. And from here, you and your teammates can freely organize your tasks as well. As you can see, by clicking on each of these tasks, you can see a detailed list of all the details found for this task at hand. From assignees, labels, which sprint this task is part of, you can see all the details on the right-hand side menu. As you can see, it's as simple as dragging and dropping to the specific task at hand. Organization with Jira Software Project Management is really such a breeze. One more cool feature that Jira Software has innately is its ability to add third-party plugins and other applications. As you can see, we can integrate Slack, Power BI, and Easy BI Analytics to our Jira software project. As you can see, you can also click on Explore More Apps to see what's available to be integrated with your Jira software project. There are a ton of different apps and integrations for Jira, so feel free to take your time and go through all of them on your own as well. And that's really all there is to using Jira Project Management for your software development needs. If you have any other questions or inquiries regarding these steps or these tutorials I've shown you, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this kind of content. And as always, subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.